Hey guys, Jimmy Yan here, the acupuncture neurology specialist, and today we're going to talk about it's Thursday. So Thursday we're going to do treatment Thursday. And have you ever had like crickets just chirp in your ear, right? And so this is the reason why I'm saying that is we have a patient that has suffering from tinnitus, and which is ringing in the ears. It's gone to, of course, the ear, nose, and throat doctor and a hearing test. You know, he has some diminished hearing, elderly gentleman, and he just suddenly has crickets chirping in his ear, and it's constant, and it will not stop. And so it's a form of tinnitus, and from a Western medicine standpoint, there's nothing, at least what he was told from the ENT, is that there's nothing they can do to find those crickets and take them out of the ear. So tinnitus is actually something that's very hard to treat, even in Chinese medicine. And so interesting was we've been treating this patient who has this chronic tinnitus, chronic chirping in his ear, and we've gone through 2 weeks of treatments with some acupuncture, some dietary recommendations, and also some Chinese herbs. And after 2 weeks, his chirping, the crickets, have reduced by 30%, which has not happened for over a year. And so he's super excited. And he actually, and within these 2 weeks, he had one day where the crickets just suddenly stopped chirping. And so he's super excited because just within 2 weeks, he's made that change. And so, what do we do? What are we doing? What do we do to help take out those crickets or tinnitus from his ears? And so you would think that a lot of times, okay, you got ringing in your ears, so why don't we stick some needles in the ears? Actually, we do not stick needles in the ear, right? I mean, that is one way of doing it, but there's different ways of doing it. And one of them is using our arms and legs. So we actually put the acupuncture needles along his elbows, along his knees, and then also there's, we use it along the scalp, so something called scalp acupuncture, and there's different areas that control the hearing, and so usually above the ear, I would say about right here, you can see right here, you can see there's some acupuncture points. Actually it says right, yeah, this is the English side. So there's some acupuncture points right up top of here that can be used to help with chirping, tinnitus, ringing in your ears. Now again, this is one thing that's very hard to treat, but in our clinic we have a definitive way to know if acupuncture would help their tinnitus or not. It's very black and white because we have our own acupuncture technique called QRA, Quick Relief Acupuncture, and we know very quickly, within a week, we know if the acupuncture is going to help your tinnitus or not. Because within 1 week, he actually started noticing a decrease in the volume in his tinnitus, and therefore that's the reason why we continued to treat him. And we've been treating him for 2 weeks, and just after 2 weeks of acupuncture, his tinnitus, his ringing in his ears, has reduced by 30%. So we're excited to see how much we can reduce. Obviously, we can't guarantee 100%, but even at 50% reduction in tinnitus is life-changing. Or even having days, like he's already had within 2 weeks, he's had one day where there was no tinnitus. Now remember, he's had this ringing for 1 year, 365 days, non-stop. And so to have one day with no ringing at all is a huge and monumentary for him. So we're excited to help him get more days without tinnitus. But I thought I'd just share with this special case with tinnitus. It's very hard to treat. But again, at Achieve Integrative Health, we have a definitive way to know if we can help you reduce the tinnitus or not. And we usually know within 1 or 2 weeks. All right, guys. Jimmy Yan from Achieve Integrative Health. When you think of acupuncture, you think of Achieve Integrative Health here in Cedar Park, Texas. And as always, remember, everything in life is achievable, but it's up to you to make it happen.